Hello. Hi, good day. Oh, it's been a very nice day, hasn't it, today? It has, hasn't it, indeed? It's so bloody sunny and shades. Oh, crazy. I remember when it was snowing last month. You know what I mean? Absolutely mad. I remember just waking up and looking outside and everything was just all white. It was like Nigel Farage's wet dream. The daft bastard. Yeah, so I work in customer service at a bank, which isn't as glamorous as it sounds. But it is kind of weird, because since I've been working there, it's actually made me quite religious, because every day that I am there, I just pray that I have a massive hemorrhage, because I hate it, and death would be a nice way to, stop doing that job. Because when you see things like Wolf on Wall Street, it makes it look quite fun and exciting, but I actually had more of a laugh visiting my nan in a hospice. You know what I mean? It's dog, but it's sadly true. Fucking hell. And I remember, having the induction, and the guy just said, well, people who work in banks, they have bad reputations, but it's not like we're selling heroin to babies. I was like, well, that's an obvious exaggeration, you know what I mean? Because babies prefer crack cocaine, famously. Ask my mum, for example. She abided by this stuff, of course. And there's two routes I'm thinking of going down. So one of them is to either stay there for 2 years and gradually work my way up the company, maybe get an increase in wage along the way. And the second route I'm thinking of going down is to just fuck all that and just keep wanking until the tears eventually stop. And they will stop, I'm sure. They will one day. Either choice is detrimental to my long-term happiness. Last year as well, I started going to my local gymnasium for the obvious reason that I was simply born to Zumba. And I remember the time that I decided to go out. I was playing a game of FIFA, and I was so excited. I scored a goal, and I stood up to celebrate, and I tore a ligament in my leg, fucking there. And you need to sort your life out when you tear a muscle playing a simulated fucking sport. Jesus Christ. And I remember just going in for the first time, the first time I've ever been in one in my life, and it was the atmosphere was like death row. Apart from it was worse because people were sort of taking selfies of their abs. And I've always thought that was a bit too cocky, because I don't like to show off my physique, and I could, I could show off my feminine hips and my pigeon chest and my fragile ego, but I don't, because I don't want to be arrogant. And no one told me about thing like gym terminologies as well, right? Because there was this bloke, and he had these weights like that, and he just went, "Hey mate, can you spot me?" And I was like, "Of course I can, mate. You're right there." Just a little bit of gym banter for you. Oh, the guys at Pure bloody love that shit. And I remember reading as well that squats were a really good way of building up muscle. So to see how it was done, I went onto Google and I typed in videos of men squatting. A lot of prostitutes and glass coffee tables. I thought, how is this going to improve my core? And I tried doing the Rock's workout routine, but instead of getting more physically fit, I just ended up becoming a really overrated actor. Hey, roasted. But as well, of course, I am a gingerman. Have been for 30 solid years now. And firstly, I've never been too sure whether eating an orange counts as cannibalism. I don't know. I'm not a biologist. But I found out that being ginger is actually a biochemical and genetic abnormality that not only reduces your melanin levels, but also makes other children not want to sit next to you on the school bus. Especially when you're 30. They think it's weird. Oh, Brexit, I'm assuming. As well, I've thought about kind of getting rid of the beard as well, because I would just love to have like a mustache. But it just looks sweet, right? But then I sort of thought about it, and you know that the kind of people who just have ginger mustaches are the type of person to have something very suspicious on their hard drive. Like, there's something in their internet history that will lead to criminal prosecution. So I thought, no, I'm not going to do that shit. But as well with my kind of complexion, there's a thing about being ginger and the fucking sun could just kill me at any point. I remember just going on holiday to Cyprus last summer with my really good mate, and we came back and everyone was like, Mike, what did you bring back from your sunny holiday in Cyprus? And he was like, well, I brought back vodka and a T-shirt. And everyone was like, what did you bring back from your sunny holiday, Ciaran? I was like, well, I'm pretty sure I brought back melanoma. like a strain of it that will dramatically reduce my lifespan. And some maracas. You know, there are highs and there are lows. And as well, of course, being ginger as well, you can't date other gingers because you just look like you're related to that person. And if I wanted to look like I was dating my own sister, I'd just be back to the Whittle. Where it's kind of tradition back there. You know what I mean, Birkenhead? You probably imagined I was from Birkenhead, didn't you? Yes. I once got called a posh twat just for having my own teeth. Like, it's fucking rough. I knew it wasn't for me anymore. But yeah, and it was going to end on this. Because I was on Twitter, you know what I mean, because I'm modern and shit. And there was this tweet, and it said, and it's from this pro-vegan website, and it said, interesting fact, the two Beatles who are still alive, they are the ones who were vegan. I thought that was interesting. But I'm not sure the reason John Lennon died was because he didn't have enough avocados in his system. I don't think any amount of quinoa could have helped him in that very unfortunate situation. But anyway, thanks very much for your time, and have a good one.